The importance of English power vocabulary in today's competitive world. Part 1. Why has everyone gone crazy over English? 1. It is proven through research that people who have better English communication skills earn up to 34% higher compared to those lacking in these skills. 2. Competitions across board have mandatory testing of comprehension, grammar, writing and speaking skills testing, by way of interviews. Ever wondered why all this brouhaha? Why is so much importance paid to developing or mastering English as a skill? What premium do NTS and executives have by honing their English skill sets? 1. Being under the yoke of British rule for 200 years had a profound impact on the way government offices conduct business. The English babudam is here to stay. In spite of Hindi being the mother tongue, the language of choice at these offices is English. 2. With more than 200 crore people speaking English, English has become the lingua franca of modern-day globalized and liberalized business world. Corporates, MNCs, conglomerates et al. Conduct their business using this language as a common connect. 3. English being their native language. The MNCs have proficiency in English, their native language, compared to us Indians. As managers and office bearers, Indian students therefore are required to properly decode the messages, all in English, and respond or carry on the work delegated. Not having advanced language skills here proves to be an impediment. The situation is so grim, English acts like a caste barrier. Those deficient here are treated as social outcasts. Society looks down upon people lacking this skill. The serpentine lines of anxious parents outside English medium schools right from nursery CLA. SSES is proof enough to prove this point. Reports from the industry also suggest that 93% MBAs, 50% graduates, and 80% engineers are unable to land up a decent job as they are not conversant in this essential. Part 2. Major problems associated with learning English. 1. Being a non-native language, people suffer from an inferiority complex when learning and speaking English. They have fear in speaking English, and this lack of confidence delays and derails the learning process. 2. India's parents' obsession for engineers and doctors forces the students to focus on every other subject except English. They somehow are made to believe it's easy. The results, however, put a contrarian view, and the failure rate of students because of lack of English is higher. 3. Giving a secondary status importance to English is the reason, as illustrated with facts above, why so many of our passing graduates do not care well compared to others. 4. The rote method of learning and the myths surrounding the language, which focuses on being perfect first and then initiates speaking, lands the students in a no man's land. 5. The students are made to believe that unless they complete their grammar lessons and perfect their tenses first, they have no chance in becoming master communicators. 6. While students lack in basic skills, jobs, competitions and corporate world expect students to be adept at handling difficult comprehension passages, and also that they mug up 3,500 essential GRE, GMAT words, which are advanced level of words. 7. Assimilating these power words requires multiple repetitions while one reads, writes, listens or speaks, so students gain mastery of them. 8. These words, depending upon the level of student and the level of difficulty of words, require 8 to 10 repetitions to master. Speaking mathematically, it would require 8 to 10 years if a student learns one word a day to master 3,500 words. Or a student must read volumes and volumes of books before over years to attain mastery. With limited time at a student's disposal, plus the reducing or waning reading habits among the younger generation, this seems like an episode of Mission Impossible, and hence the process gets neglected and English suffers. 9. Research after research has proved that rote method of learning, committing to memory, is not a lasting solution when learning any subject. If the studying can be made interesting and scientific, filled with challenges, testing and interactiveness, learning happens at rapid pace. Part 3, How Word-A-Holic-Z Helps. 1. We at Word-A-Holic-Z present a different method of mastering these power words, which are required by any student to sound sophisticated and score more in exams. 2. We present pictorially every power word, with multiple usages of each word in different contexts, their meaning, Hindi word, antonym and pronunciation all in one .jpg file. 3. We couple each word with mnemonic, a brain-friendly method of remembering the words permanently for life, along with underlining method for students to help them recall the word with ease. 4. The basic idea behind our teaching style is that it must be an English to English learning, and teaching a complex power word in simple 150 words, coupled with a guarantee that it should take only 2 minutes to learn a word for life permanently. Just imagine the possibilities of putting that spare time that accrues on account of using our services. Part 4, Our Reach Among Indian Students. With 5,000 students across India already subscribed to our WhatsApp broadcast learning method, filled with weekly, fortnightly and monthly tests, we assure a complete and comprehensive learning platform for students requiring mastery on English and English vocabulary. Registering for our program comes in both freemium and premium modes. To register, SMS add to 9546 307452. Team Word-A-Holic-Z.